Now let us consider a situation where the server or the client or anyone is sending some data, and we will understand how these segments or bytes are given a sequence number. Okay, so let us suppose that there is a TCP connection, and the TCP connection is supposed to transfer 5,000 bytes of data. Bytes of data. There is a TCP connection, and in this TCP connection, 5,000 bytes of data is supposed to be transferred. Now, let us imagine that the first byte, the first byte is given sequence number of 10,001. This may well be an interview question also, so let us understand it. So first byte is given a sequence number of 10,001. Now the question is, what will be the sequence number of each segments, or what will be the range of sequence number in each segment if the data, if this 5,000 bytes of data is sent in 5 segments. Okay, so this is the question. The question is, let us understand it once again. There's a TCP connection, and 5,000 bytes of data is supposed to be sent in 5 segments, right? The first byte in this data transfer is the sequence number of the first byte in this data transfer is 10,001. What will be the range of sequence number in these 5 segments, and what will be the sequence number of the first byte in each segments? Okay, let us understand that. So there are 5 segments, so let us note that down. Segment 1, segment 2, segment 3, segment 4, and segment 5. Okay, so the question says the first byte in the first segment. Okay, so the sequence number is 10,001. Okay, so if you remember, I had mentioned that each byte of data is given one sequence number, right? So if we are supposed to have 5 segments of 1,000 bytes each, okay, 1,000 bytes each. So if the sequence number of the first range, okay, first range is starting at 10,001, so 1,000 bytes more, so this would be 11,000 bytes. The last byte and the sequence number of the last byte would be 11,000, right? The segment number 2 will start with a sequence of, or the sequence number of 11,001. So the range, or the second range, will be 11,001 to 12,000, right? The sequence number of the third segment will start from 12,001, right? And the range would be 12,001 to 13,000. Similarly, sequence number 4, segment number 4 will start with a sequence number of 1, and the range will be 13,001 to 14,000, and the last segment will start with a sequence number of 14,001, and the range will be 14,001 to 15,000. I hope this is clear how sequence number is given to each bytes, right? And each of these bytes, when these bytes are being transferred, would receive an acknowledgement number from the server, right? And based on the acknowledgement number, the client would be sending the next byte in that particular segment. That byte would be the next sequence number. I hope this makes sense. And if you have any doubt, please do mention that in the comment section. I hope this video was informational. Please do let me know any other questions or doubts that you have regarding this, and I will be glad to answer them. Thank you and have a great day.